She betrayed me and I stayed quiet. Not because I was weak, but because I didn't know what to say when someone you give your whole heart to just hands it back broken. We'd been together for 6 years, lived together, dreamed together, planned names for kids we never had. I thought we were building something real. I thought we were forever. Then I found out about Liam. It wasn't some dramatic reveal, no lipstick on the collar, no suspicious texts I wasn't supposed to see. It was worse, it was casual. Almost too casual. She left her phone unlocked on the kitchen counter one night while I was making tea. It buzzed. I glanced instinctively like anyone would. The name wasn't familiar, but the preview was. Last night was amazing. Still thinking about you. I stood there holding 2 mugs, the steam rising into my face, while my stomach turned cold. I didn't say anything that night. Or the next. I didn't confront her. I didn't cry. I just watched. Watched her smile at me like she always did. Watched her sit across from me and talk about her day like everything was normal. I wondered how long she'd been lying. She told me she loved me that week, twice, and each time it hit different, like hearing an echo of something that used to be real. I think I was waiting for her to come clean, to have the decency to say it herself, but she didn't. And maybe that was my final heartbreak, not the cheating, but her comfort in pretending. One rainy night, about 2 weeks after I found out, we were sitting on the couch. A movie was playing, something we'd seen before. She rested her head on my shoulder. I didn't move. I couldn't. She looked up at me and smiled. "You've been quiet lately. Everything okay?" I nodded. She stared at me for a moment, and then her smile faded, just slightly. Her fingers played with the hem of my sleeve. "Are you mad at me?" she asked, almost in a whisper. That's when I turned to her, finally met her eyes. I didn't say a word. She studied me. Something in her face shifted, like a flicker of fear, or guilt, or both. Then she said it, softly, like a memory, like she already knew it wouldn't fix anything. She whispered, "Eli," my name, just that. But it shattered everything I'd been holding in. Tears didn't fall. I didn't yell. I just stood up, walked to our room, and started packing. She followed me, her voice shaky now. "Please, just talk to me." I finally did. "I already know." Her knees gave out like she'd been hit. "How long have you known?" she asked. "Long enough to see who you really are," I said without anger, just truth. She cried. She said it was a mistake, that she didn't mean for it to happen, that she was confused, lonely, but I was done listening. I stayed with a friend for a week before I found my own place. She tried to reach out, messages, calls, even a letter. I never replied. Because sometimes silence speaks louder than anything, and in that silence I found myself again.